Sorry, my screen
Connect that, Anakin.
That accept Anarchy?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's me outside.
Yeah, literally.
Alistair, right now.
Alistair right now. And speaking of which, that's actually where we're going to go back to.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
You kicked me out.
Yeah, what now?
What? What do you mean I kicked you out? Nanny! Nanny, Nanny! Dom?
The spot I was on.
The what was on?
The spot I was on.
She swapped scene.
Yeah, I swapped scene. I'm swapping to Alistair.
Okay.
Sorry, I was very confused because I couldn't hear what you were saying. So, Alistair, you're getting slightly high with Viv.
Slightly.
Slightly high with Viv.
Mm-hmm.
Are you discussing anything in particular, or just kind of just enjoying a silence together?
I think we're just enjoying the silence, yes, because we're both like, life.
Yeah, pretty much. Fair enough.
Though somewhere deep in my mind is still like, oh, right, we have to find Zevra.
Do you, like, say anything? Do you move on, or do you just kind of stay there for a moment still, enjoying a
It's not
smoke?
a priority.
Like, I have no idea where you are, so...
Hey, you soaked off.
Yeah. Not my problem.
Offered to get a dog to track me, I'm just saying.
Lol. But yeah, no, Alistair, what do you do?
I'm probably thinking like, damn, I need to get this stuff again.
I actually imagine that after, like, say the fourth or fifth puff, you actually kind of, the tingling in your arm stops and like slows down and eventually fades as your mind kind of, it doesn't clear, but it kind of enters like a white fog, if you know what I mean. Kind of pushing away the other thoughts and worries in your mind.
I would say yes, but I've never been high, so no.
I mean,
Sure.
Yes, I've never been high either.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Exactly.
No, really. At some point, I think I'll realize that I still need to find Zevra and I need to attend a meeting, so I'll just stop smoking and be like, thank you, I really need this. Do you know by chance where I can get this myself?
Yeah. No worries. I'm glad I could help for once. And yeah, just don't tell my family, all right?
Why would I tell someone?
I don't know. People are judgy, aren't they?
You have no idea.
There's a guy. There's always a guy, but you know what I mean. There's a guy in the. I guess you can call it the workshop district. If you meet him just behind the well, he's normally hanging out there.
Good to know. Thanks.
No worries. And I'm assuming you're.
I was about to say, and don't worry about these expectations people have about you. Just do your best. Like, things will be fine.
I'll try. And as you go to leave, like, she kind of Actually, yeah, here, and she hands you like an unlit joint and a pack of bandages. You you look like you could need it.
Thanks.
Think of, yeah. Sorry about before, you know.
Okay. Well, if there's something I can help with, just, well, I would say try to contact me, but seeing how I'm also going into the abyss once in a while, you know where to find me.
Yeah. Take care.
You too. Also,
Hmm?
happened to see a friend of mine pass by. Name's Sephra.
Oh, not Salara. She headed in this direction, and she points to like the stone building.
Cool. Thanks.
No worries.
See ya.
Bye.
Casually walks up there.
And I'm assuming you're gonna kind of wander up around the stairs as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Need to find my friends.
Sorry, tell me you won't get distracted by the shiny dagger.
Shiny dagger.
You find yourself in a small room. And I'm just gonna go around counterclockwise. Sephra, you're freaking out about a rug.
I definitely want to examine this room.
Okay.
What do they call that thing in this world?
Oh, that was me. No.
I know. I know. The emoji says it all.
Fuck off. That sounds like a discern realities.
Yep.
Please roll for me.
I can see nothing.
Nope. No, you cannot.
Experience.
Please mark experience. I will say, however, that I'm assuming you pass. Do you head out towards the other door, or you're gonna stay there for a little while?
I'm going around.
You're gonna. Oh, head out. I will say that as you pass over a rug, you smell a very strong stench of alcohol.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this table.
Okay.
What do I see on the table?
Roll wisdom for me. Slightly better. You see a couple of empty barrels which have been turned into stools. A couple of empty bottles on the floor seem to be containing alcohol. You also see a couple of laid out like hands of cards. Although you notice from this one over here, they have far too many high cards in a hand for what looks to be reasonable. But that's about all you really see.
I'm gonna spout law about smelling alcohol on the rug.
Okay.
She's not bardic, would like spout law.
Yeah, normal spell door roll.
Oh, mock experience.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it just looks like someone spilled red wine on the rug. It's all you can really make out.
Cool, yeah, I'm done.
Cool. Elise. So, Solara and Leica said that they would kind of follow you, show you to a little room. I'm just going to move the token. Boop. Wee. As you find yourself with Shrike Kage, and you hear Rubedo like literally fumbling around. I'm imagining that as you're trying to like pull up your clothes, you just kind of hear like jumping, as you know when you try and like pull up like skinny jeans that are too tight.
Yeah, it's like
oh, Rubedo, the master of bad sounds. So yeah, I imagine at least you kind of Rubedo, are you? I was gonna say, are you done yet? But that's a bit of a.
I'm basically like when everyone else just entered the room, I'm just basically gonna run after and be like, "Hey, sorry, did I miss anything?"
No, we are just gathering everybody.
Oh, where's Alistair and Sabra?
Zephyr went out. Alistair is, excuse me, getting her.
Getting high.
I mean, not wrong.
I don't know that.
Oh, so essentially, I'm not late.
No.
Like us.
I brought you a little bit of breakfast.
Oh,
aww.
Thank you so much. I'm so hungry.
Lycos kind of shares a bit of a glance between Solara as Solara looks at you in a slightly confuddling manner, and then just kind of shrugs and is like, okay. As she kind of takes a key out of like from kind of strapped around her waist and unlocks this door and kind of gestures for you guys to follow through. Where are you? What are you doing upside down? What are you doing?
I can't fix it whenever it goes wrong. I'm just trying to zoom in.
There's only one person who can do that.
Yep.
I will tell you now that hatch is locked tight. As she leads you. Oh, not you!
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything with this.
As she leads you through into. Oh my god, Shrek, stop being upside down. Stop it. Lead you through to this.
Oh, I've been here before.
I'll get to you in a minute.
Deja vu.
We have been to this place before. Na, 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 na. I'm just gonna move your list so you don't get lost. There you go.
Aha.
Where the fuck is that? Oh no! No! Stop doing it! Lycos looks to the group and is, we're safe to speak here. Would you prefer to talk to the prisoner some more, or do you want to discuss first?
Let's discuss first.
Okay.
I agree.
He opens a door and goes into the room, and Solara kind of follows and gestures for you guys to follow as well. Pan, you want me to move your token?
Oh, yeah. Where the fuck did we go? Oh, there.
Wee. There you go.
I was just starting to write down.
The Marisha in you is coming out. I see. So, what? Oh my god,
I hope they leave the doors unlocked.
I'm just leaving all the doors open. So, if please do me a favor and open the next door.
No.
Please do me a favor and open the next door.
I'm looking at this bookshelf.
Please open the next.
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to come back to the bookshelf. So Lara kind of slumps down onto a chair, kind of like she like rocks back onto it. I actually am just imagining Zeph now a squeaky chair, kind of on two legs, and yeah, thank you.
The master of sound effects.
Thank you very much. So, where do I begin? Also, I imagine you've opened the door, Leica stands up immediately to attention, kind of is just puts his finger to his lips, comes to the door, and you just see this huge hulking man with a greatsword enter the room, and she's like, "Oh, for Christ, what are you doing?" As he gestures to Zevra. I could have cut your bloody head off.
I was just angrily skulking.
Are you coming to the meeting?
What meeting?
Come on.
Alrighty.
So, Lara, apparently we didn't lock the door. I'm going to go lock the doors.
But what's on the bookshelf?
In a minute! I have to do for other people.
You have to
I know.
do other people?
Oh my.
No, not like that.
Roll charisma.
Oh my fucking god.
No,
So-
not God.
Satan, better. Fine, there you are.
No.
Yes.
So Lara sits down and she kind of just starts kind of talking to you about the meeting went as per usual, but I kept my weary eyes on the warriors of Tiger's Guild. They seem to be pushing the human experimentation agenda further, but obviously to no avail, as most of the council were in objection. Onto the main discussion, onto business at hand. The Fey Queen may have put us into a slightly dangerous situation, shall we say.
How come?
She takes out a scroll from her bag and unrolls it and places it on the table. And what you see is kind of like a tribal style drawing of lots of fae and like glowing lights in the sky, and a notification about an arrival festival. And Solara continues. It appears that she has decided to hold some sort of festival taking place in Layer 2 in the Fey Village in about a week's time. And apparently all Fey are required to attend, whereas before it used to be a optional thing. Most Fey enjoy seeing their brethren arrive into the world. However, it was more of a, if you were in this vicinity of the area, this is the first time she's summoned all the Fae. After having spoken to her, I do wonder if perhaps this is some sort of trap or
To lure them out.
to potentially lure out the cultists. I do, however, think that maybe this is her way of trying to gather the Fae all in one place to try and protect them, so that no more are captured. However, it does mean that the cultists are likely to make, well, cultists, if that's what they actually are likely to make their move soon, no, rather than later.
We know the cultists are very resourceful. Would they actually be able to handle that many Fae at the same time? Are they that resourceful?
I don't actually know about the number of them, but considering the warehouse and the amount of crystals they had, I would say they've got someone very either they have many, many, many hands and feet, shall we say, doing their bidding, or they have someone very lucrative funding them, or perhaps both. People can be bought with money after all.
Can you tell us a little more, or remind us a little more, this group that are continuously pushing human experimentation? Who are they exactly?
Oh, they're known as the Warriors of Tigers. Mostly a bunch of humans. They're quite fond with the Alchemist Guild. I believe the guild leader is related to one of the Alchemist Guilds, his brother, perhaps. They're quite into taking things as far as they can go, so to speak. They're always pushing for new inventions and potions, and they do make some rather miraculous stuff. However, they keep trying to lobby this idea that we need to test potions on humans, see their full effect, because they're worried about the effect that an untested potion may have, and obviously we don't agree with that, but they keep saying that, oh, well, perhaps we could use the inmates or prisoners, which is just... It's a difficult one. On one hand, it's immoral, and on the other hand, it does make sense. So it's a very sensitive topic for many of the council members.
Out of character question, just to make sure I got it right. Someone there is related to an alchemist in the research center.
In the Alchemist Guild.
Alchemist Guild. Thank you. I thought
no worries. Furious note taking.
I'm trying.
It's okay. Don't force yourself.
I mean, I'm not there. I'm not taking notes.
Alistair is wandering around.
Yep.
Is there any chance that these warriors of tigers are related to the cult or somehow working with them? I mean, it seems like the human experimentation is... I mean, it seems like they want the same thing. Almost.
I wouldn't know without investigating.
Is there some way to scout them out or check out their... I don't know. Do they have some kind of base in the city?
The difficult thing is that the Warriors of Tigers are one of the top 10 guilds of Ventura, which also means that they are one of the leading forces of Ventura and are able to govern. And I don't think they would take well to people scouting them out, so to speak. It's tricky, this politics stuff.
And there is no way any of you can infiltrate them.
We're all well too known.
I see.
But all we can do is really keep an eye out. Perhaps send someone to check out the Alchemist Guild. Are you... You're not planning to go back down to Abyss anytime soon, are you?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Though I have to say, I am a bit interested in the Alchemist Guild.
Solara, if I may. Icos pops up.
Of course.
We do actually have a way of infiltrating if we want to. I mean, the Phantom Thieves have expressed their discerning interest in this type of activity.
Yes, Phantom Thieves. They are very good at their job. What do you propose?
Well, I mean, I'm sure if we ask the group themselves to decide whether they want to, or perhaps maybe bring them into this whole discussion, perhaps they'd be willing to assist us in some way. Or we could go a little bit more of a subtle route and actually hire them to do it and pay them.
Require a lot of capital, but probably worth it, isn't it?
I mean, they do seem like a fairly, shady as they are, trustworthy bunch.
You're correct on that. We did make quite a good haul on our last run as well. Yeah, you're probably not incorrect.
Give it some thought. We might discuss this later. Just food for thought.
No, it is I'll send a messenger. See if we can.
Well, you're better than me. I mean, I don't think they like me very much.
No, what did you do this time?
Leave it. Carry on with the discussion.
Did you challenge someone to a duel again?
Leave it. Me and Skull go way back. Okay, just leave it.
It wasn't me this time.
Solara kind of grazes an eyebrow at you. Challenging duels?
Well, somebody challenged me.
And you didn't back away.
It was a friendly fight.
Okay. Your auntie is proud.
It was a draw. And they were from... Shit. Notes.
Hell's Gate.
Right?
Was it Hell's Gate? Yeah?
I think so.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
From Hell's Gate.
Oh. You've been practicing.
Yeah?
You know, I half expected you to say your auntie's less proud, but hey.
I mean, I would have preferred it if you won, but can't have everything. You'll get there. In time.
I know.
In time.
Everyone started somewhere.
True. Very true.
So I would actually like to ask, what is on this table actually?
On this table, it's most.
Yes, I see. What's on the table?
It's mostly meeting documents. It's kind of. This kind of looks like where Solara and the Guildmaster. It looks like kind of chat and discuss adventurers guilds. There's like kind of various lists of provisions being taken out, provisions being taken in, costs. There's also like a couple list of names, a rough drawn map. Nothing really interesting to you, unfortunately, I'm afraid.
Nothing really related to the meeting.
To the
That they
meeting
were
of
on.
the... Oh, that was at a
They,
different one.
Okay.
Okay. Shrike. You've been observing from a corner for a while. What's going on in your mind?
He's still having a confused times, or how to put it. Mainly trying to get a grasp on the situation and wondering what the hell he's gotten into.
Okay. Do you do anything or say anything or...
He looks into his pocket at the strange map he has folded in there, so he just glances at that.
Do you show anyone else or just kind of keep it to yourself for now?
I'll keep it to myself now. Feels like a
Okay.
good thing to have, so I'll put it down again.
Okay. So Lara kind of speaks up again. Lycus has a good idea with the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps while... I'm sorry, forgive me, I've forgotten your name, as she points to Roberta.
It's Roberta.
Roberta. You said you had an interest in the Alchemist Guild.
Yes. It's something that I've kind of been putting off for a while now, honestly. You see, my family are alchemists. I am somewhat thinking about following in their footsteps.
Oh, I see. Maybe this is a chance to kill two birds with one stone, so to speak.
Perhaps. I was thinking about that as well. What would you suggest?
Well, it's always good to learn new information. Perhaps you could attempt to join the Alchemist Guild, learn from them, maybe suss them out from the inside.
I could try. I'll definitely give it a try. Since I need to go there anyway. I don't know about the others, but I honestly don't really know when we're gonna go down into the abyss again. And I kind of look over at Alice, and I guess I glance a little bit at Shrike as well, but more at Alice since, you know.
Sorry, 2
Lycus-
seconds, my mum just called me.
Lycus then pipes up and he says, "Well, perhaps you'll be returning sooner rather than later. We will probably need all trusted hands on deck in time for the festival, if this is indeed a ploy by the Queen to lure out the cultists. If they do end up taking the bait, we don't know their numbers, and we'll need to be prepared."
Out of curiosity, do we know of any similar base that we were at, like the one we were at yesterday night?
Not that it has been revealed in recent times, no. That used to belong to the research center, but according to the records, it's been written off completely. And as such has been abandoned.
Do we know why? I mean,
the research center favored something a little bit more closer, but I mean,
I'm just thinking, sure, the research center today is a very big building, but wouldn't they benefit from more space just in general? They could just use metal.
I think they just moved the location to, well, they moved to another location. They were plans to have I think the plan was to have some sort of underground storage just to be closer to the research center itself. I'm not sure if that is of any interest, but we haven't looked into it much. Obviously, us being busy with finding out all of this information and all.
Understandable. But maybe that also could be worth looking into.
Perhaps,
I don't know.
So Lara pops up and is just like, although isn't it built underneath the current building?
I think so.
I don't imagine they just let us in there, would they?
Probably not, but well, they might let us in there, but actually maybe not. I don't know, they might just feign ignorance.
So how...
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, it might not be a good idea. Imagine if we go around snooping and the research center has been infiltrated as we think it has. It would raise some alarms, which is what we're trying to avoid over here.
It's difficult, isn't it? You'd have to either... I mean, if we had to, I suppose we could sneak in at night, but as you say, I don't want to...
He'd come up with a plan.
Oh, if only. Oi, I'm not that bad at plans.
Yeah, sure. Back on topic.
Rude.
Either way, I don't actually know. We'll probably have to sneak in there somehow. Maybe later in the night when no one is looking, or no one's around.
She looks, but if we want to, we could get the Phantom Thieves, but if we're getting the Phantom Thieves to look at the warriors,
not rely on them too much.
Plus we'd have their hands
unless it's
full
of
with...
their, yeah, of course, unless it's of their own accord.
They'd have their hands full with the tigers.
Indeed.
Difficult.
You've been saying that their names now for a while, the Phantom Thieves. But I don't think I've heard of them. Who are they?
They're very keep to themselves bunch. Not much is. They're very good at what they do, but let's just say that not many people enjoy their line of work, but they specialize in the more subtle acts. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. What are they famous for? Like
your general espionage type of activities. Finding out information, procuring it without being noticed. I think that's more along the lines of work.
Okay.
They kind of work in the shadows.
Are they mostly a group that act on their own accord, or do they mainly do commitments?
They're fairly independent. Working of their own accord, yes. It's not as if they're enlisted by someone or anything like that.
Alright. I see.
So, I guess that leaves the question of what will you do? Will you... Sorry, 1 second.
So there's 2 things that we need. Firstly, we need someone to very quickly, before the festival preferably, infiltrate the research center's underground basement area, or storage, whatever they choose to call it. Figure out if there's anything worthy there and report back. We also need someone to perhaps make a trip afterwards to the second layer and scout things out there as well. Make sure everything is okay and perhaps plan our next course of action with the Queen herself, of course.
Sorry. Sorry, can you just repeat what you just said?
Sure. So we'll probably just need someone firstly to, before the festival preferably, to infiltrate the research center's underground storage facility, if that's what they've taken to calling it. And then we'll also need someone to scout out Layer 2 and help with any plans that are needed for the festival itself, because trust me, I think we're going to need it.
Yes, I think you're right. So, can we count on you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I guess I'm a little uncomfortable talking for the whole group, of course, but considering we're missing 2 people technically, I think I can't see Sevra or Alistair's tokens here, so I'm just assuming they're not in the room.
So, speaking of which, Sevra, to answer your question, unfortunately you find nothing exciting in the bookcase. In that particular bookcase. It just looks like a general bedroom. It's a very high quality bedroom. It looks to be where perhaps the guild master might sleep. But unfortunately there's not really anything useful, cultish-y or anything really in the bookcase. Alistair, you've been staring at the table for a little while. Oh my god. Back to other group. I'm teasing you.
I would be looking around in this room first, and then seeing there's an open door, I'll probably follow that door.
Do you check like every bookcase, or do you, or are you only looking at like kind of the main two tables?
Like the desks and maybe a glance at the bookcases, but not a detailed look at the bookcases.
Okay, roll wisdom for me.
But that's my favorite stat.
You're welcome. Hmm. Okay.
Gotta love this plus zeros.
You notice just about, shall we say, here.
Uh-huh.
You see what appears to be a leaf of paper which has kind of fallen from the bookcase, and it's kind of like almost like it's kind of like fallen from in between two pages and it's kind of drifted onto the floor, kind of slightly kind of half underneath the actual bookshelf itself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a journal entry and I'll show that to you because it's going to be slightly complicated.
Oh boy.
But I'm assuming you're going to kind of walk around and explore, and
yeah.
Are you gonna keep walking? Are you gonna kind of do your own thing, or are you gonna try and meet with other group? Just so I know where to move you.
I would try to find Zephyr for. That's my priority. But if I find something interesting, I will probably take my time to inspect it because.
Okay, have fun.
I'm already late anyway.
Okay. Yeah, have fun.
Yay.
Okay.
No, I'm at the bookshelf.
Zephyr, do you do anything else, or are you just kind of still being angry, or?
I'm a little upset. I'm less upset after like taking a walkabout, clearing my head. Now I'm just curious to see what is actually going on with this bookshelf. And that was a quick way to get back here.
Quick way to get back where? What?
Here, from the blacksmith.
Oh. Do you say that to other people in the room, or? Sorry, I'm just slightly confused who you're talking to.
No one. I'm looking at the bookshelf.
Okay. Sorry, type it. I know.
Derp. It's okay, I'll keep spinning.
Sorry, I just gotta make this journal entry. Why is it so complicated? I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Knickknacks, if you check your journal entry on the right hand of the screen, your little open book thing.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Book?
should see a new journal entry there.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Nope.
Did you assign permissions?
Yeah, I just did. Maybe I have to... Oh, wait, why didn't it do that?
Oh boy.
Aha! There you go, have fun.
Okay.
Cool.
How long are we still going to be at this?
Sorry, I'm struggling to hear you, Dom.
How much longer are we going to be here for?
Roleplay wise.
Yeah.
We started at 8. 8 your time, 7 my time. about an hour if people are still happy, unless we want to call session early.
I could go on for hours, so people have to stop me and say stop.
I'm actually quite tired.
Do people
too.
want to
I'm very
finish?
sleepy.
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I kind of need a general consensus, like what people want to do.
To be fair, I'm falling asleep currently.
Okay.
I'm also quite having trouble focusing.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
We need to do a catch-up session.
Yeah, I think let's just finish the meeting and then let's call it. And then maybe if people want to, we can do like a catch-up session or something. Just this session kind of threw me for a loop a little bit. Yeah.
Sorry.
No. It's not your fault at all. I don't want to like deal with like I don't want to disrupt people's like. Oh God. Oh my God! Yes, thank you. My brain just turned off for a second there. Like life always comes first. Is what I was trying to say.
I mean, if this life happens or technical difficulties, those are things that are out of our hands.
Exactly.
We are not always in control, and it happens. And it happens. It's
Roleplay
nothing we
can
do
happen
about it.
whenever. It's no worries. Okay. Okay. Cool. Sorry. I've been watching way too much Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nice. Noise. Point.
Nice.
I know.
Cool.
I almost want to drag everyone in, but I don't want to force people to not explore, if you know what I mean. Should I end it with the three, or should I wait X amount of time until Zevra and Alistair eventually get there, or just
I would
finish the
argue
discussion as
just. I think getting everyone into the same room would be fine.
Okay. Alistair, you're going to do a very speedy trip around the thing. Look, wee.
I was doing a flip.
Barrel roll. Just this way, so you're. This way, just so that your token can have vision, so that if you want to go back and explore said place, you can. Go on, do a flip. Flippy boy, flip. Do a barrel roll. In you go. Whatever, in you go. Okay. Oh my fucking No!
Yeah, I'm high, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're slightly high. Okay, so Kage, no! Don't get the dog high! Okay, so after discussing about so Alistair and Zevra, eventually you make your way to this room. I imagine Lycus was kind of maybe outside and guided you in. And you kind of end up at the tail end of a conversation after they're discussing the Phantom Thieves and how they might have to hire them to scout another guild. Issues with the Alchemist Guild potentially being part of the cultists, and then leading of discussions about, well, if alchemists are a member of the cult, what about the other smaller profession guilds? Are they perhaps members as well? And what to do? And then discussions of also the research center having possibly a hidden kind of underground basement type thing, which might not be kosher, and how people might have to sneak in.
Sneaking?
Sneaking?
Something you do well.
Especially at night.
Well, there you go.
So, do you join in the conversation? Do you kind of discuss amongst each other and kind of come up with a game plan? Like, what do you guys do?
Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I really am struggling.
Okay, let's just end it. It's let's end it here. We'll continue the rest.
I'm so sorry. Like, I am snoring. Snoring, almost awake, almost asleep kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. No, it's okay. That's fine. You will get some sleep. Had a long day with work and everything. Maybe we can. No, it's okay. Maybe we can try and arrange an hour or something before to like do like a little mini catch up or something on like a weekday or something. I'm sure we can get schedules together.
Mm.
Okay. I'm not gonna force anyone to. Roleplay's supposed to be fun. I don't want to force anyone to.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I just don't have the energy.
It's okay.
It was also my fault for being late.
Same.
Don't apologize. Life happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, and if life happens, get a joint. Apparently.
So yeah. Let's put a pin in it, and then we'll come back, and then we'll come back to when people are maybe more awake and have more time to think about all of these ramifications, and then we can discuss like
think about our life choices the way you said that, like, and people can think about what they've done.
Oh no, I more meant like lots of lore stuff. So maybe maybe people can get a plan. Like, do you guys want to go to a second layer? Do you guys want to go investigate research center? Do you guys want to do something completely random?
Yeah, I actually want to go to the second layer.
When you mean someone like go to the second layer, there's like this crazy fire fairy. It keeps burning shit down. You guys should probably see to that.
To Elise, it's more like what she's gonna do at the research center. She would be useless there. For Elise, the research center is like, eh. It's not her forte. She would stand out too much. What?
Yeah,
I really want to go through Alchemist Guild.
Yeah, there's
Or
also the
that.
Alchemist Guild as well.
Or the
So that was
Alchemist Guild.
the,
I mean,
that was what I was gonna say was the third option.
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, but both of those options, they're just not for Elise. She.
Well, the
doesn't
third
know
option,
anything about it.
is like this, right? It doesn't only involve the Alchemist Guild itself, but rather all the professions. So, Lycus will probably mention something along the lines of, "I trust none of you have chosen your professions yet. Perhaps making a trip to the artisanal quarters of Ventura, where you can actually choose your professions, and at that point, just plant the seed of infiltration in the Alchemist Guild to you, Iva."
Yeah, that's also why I want to go to the Alchemist Guild, because I want my profession.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the third option open to you. Obviously, Shrike is already chosen his, so he's good. But yeah, you guys will choose that next time.
Thank you. Physically.
No problem. You
boring.
sleep well, Dov. Just go to bed.
No.
Night, I'm sorry.
No, good night. Sleep well.
You too.
Well, I'm torn. I would ask for feedback, and do experience, but I feel like if we're gonna do a catch-up session, well, we could just do that.
I think
next
it's best
time.
for there, yeah, since Dom's also
Yeah.
not here. I
Not
mean,
here, and you want to go to bed as well because you're super sleepy.
I don't wanna like I'm not as tired as Dom, but I also don't want to push anyone else when they're feeling that after a long day.
Yeah.
If I would feel like that, I would be happy if someone told me just stop and go to fuck to sleep.
Go to fuck to
Mhm.
sleep.
Oh, no worries, I will soon. It can happen.
No, it's okay.
Is Dom always working on Saturdays now?
I don't
I don't
know,
know.
actually.
Like, I was just thinking she was really tired last time as well.
Yeah,
and she actually
so-
like fell asleep, so I'm
yeah.
just wondering, like, is
I
she
don't
always
know.
always gonna work on Saturdays now and always be tired? I mean, I'm not saying it's her fault. It's just like I feel bad for her for
I
always being
might have
tired
to move stuff
during
around.
roleplay.
Yeah, the thing with me was, I would say a one-time thing, but it already happened twice. But I talked to Shizu about it, like, keep Saturdays free, please.
Or just like 1 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So, Sophie, I think you had like 3 spelling things.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'll send you what I got.
Sorry, I was trying to
That's-
type it while
It's okay, you did it like quickly, so
I was trying to type it while GMing, and it's just. Oh, so Charles as well. Oh god. Okay. But yeah. But no, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, everyone. I hope, like, I know this session was really weird. I hope people at least sort of had fun. And if people are available, maybe we can try and do like a catch-up session. If not, then we'll just try and start up a normal 7 o'clock your time next time, and then we'll just kind of continue from there.
It all depends on how I feel the rest of the week after my teeth getting out. But it'll be okay. I hope.
Okay. Well, best of luck with that. I hope it goes well. Well, it's not really, yeah.
hamster cheeks.
Yeah, hamster cheeks. Oh my god.
Quick.
I'm gonna eat all the ice cream.
All the ice cream.
I deserve it.
Oh, I put an extra H there. Sorry, that's what it should be, knickknacks. Also, you're too smart. I don't like you.
Who?
Okay, 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
The building I found this in. What was that?
I just gotta go back to the map. That was kind of like a storage room of documents. It's kind of also where people will like sort out stuff. It's like administration, if that makes sense. So they'll work out stuff, and then it'll be like kind of, you know.
Yeah, but storage room of who? Like
the
Is it the guild thing? Is it?
Yeah, but this is all guild building.
Okay,
Adventure
so
guild.
of the Venture Guild.
Yeah.
And would I know what that last word? Would I know what that means?
You would actually.
Because if I know that would be valuable information, I would probably share that.
Mhm.
That I found that.
Come with me to. Oh wait, no, I can't. Yes, I can. Wait.
Wait.
Haha! I'm dragging you. Bye, peoples.
That was a cue. Wait.
Oh, you.
Hi.
Khalid.
Well, it's if you're- go